Hey everybody, welcome to yet another episode of My Two Cents, where I got to talk to you about what I saw last night at the FIU U of L football game. Yeah, we pulled another one out. We're up to 4-0. We moved up in both ranks, but I have to say this, and I don't mean no disrespect to everybody, but guys, we have to do something about this lethargic situation we have with the players. And I'm just, I'm happy to be 4-0, but to be perfectly honest with you, the last two wins felt like losses. Because here we were at 36-7 at halftime, and we wound up eking out a 39-34 win. And last night, we were 28-21 winners. If things could have been differently, if things had just worked in other teams' way every once in a while. I know they say that's why the ball got 2 points on it. It can bounce funny ways. I understand. Right now it's bouncing our way because they asked me last night, who did I think was the MVP of the game against FIU? If you go back and look at the film, I said the head referee. The head referee, because almost to a T, every time Louisville needed a break, boom, dude was there with his flag. Because we were making some mistakes I felt like shouldn't be made, but then again, no mistakes should be made. But these guys are too well rehearsed as college athletes to be able to start making plays like they do. I waited. I was gonna make this announcement last night, but I said I'll wait because give it time because folks think I'm anti-U of L. I'm not anti-U of L at all. I love watching the Cards play. I wish them all the success in the world, but I do watch quality football, and if you're gonna be a quality football team, you gotta take the steps to be there. And when somebody asked me what I think about them, I said, well, they're doing well, but they need to work on their game. And everybody said, well, what more do you want? They're 4-0. They're 19th in the country. I said, yeah, but we are what you call quote unquote a finesse team. A finesse team. A finesse team is the one that dips and dodges and throws and passes and do just enough things to win without really getting dirty. I'm sorry. Top 20 gets dirty. Top 20 gets hard. Top 20 plays rough. Finesse teams don't. When it comes down to the end of the season, guys, when we start looking at where we're going to be at, because right now, we do a lot with what we have. We've been fortunate. And I do mean fortunate because we're getting a lot out of zone blocking right now. I can appreciate what zone blocking does. Zone blocking blocks the area, allows the running back to cut off their block and get gains. North Perry is doing a wonderful job. Jeremy Bright doing a great job, and they're cutting off the blocking and they're making good plays. However, and I'll take it to task if anybody wants to talk about it, they have to be able to knock some snot out of people. I'm not seeing that. I've been saying it, and I'm saying it, and I'll keep on saying it because they're arm tacklers. When you watch the Louisville defender approach the offensive player, instead of going there and putting pad on pad, they stick their arm out to try to knock him down with the arm. It does not work. Last night they put in a third-string quarterback. The guy was 9 for 10. 9 for 10, and I believe if he might have played the whole game, he might have did better. This was Teddy Bridgewater's backup when he played for Miami Northwestern. And I think that's the right school. Correct me if I'm wrong. But what I'm getting at is guys, when you come in there and you get that break to go for the quarterback, you don't go in there and reach out for the first thing that gets to you to the ball carrier should not be your hands. The first thing that gets to him should be your pads. Then you lock on with your hands. That's proper tackling. That's proper tackling, guys. And don't take my word for it. Go back and look at some of the teams that are ranked above Louisville. Go back and look at, I'm going to tell you, look at Oregon, or look at LSU, or look at USC. But look at one of them teams right there about 10 or 12. And look at them. When their defender sees the ball carrier, lines him up, attacks the ball. Bam! Hits it hard, knocks him down. When a defender meets offensive player, if a defender is stronger, they drop him right there in his tracks or take him backwards. I swear to God, every time I look at Louisville, they drag our men for 3 or 4 more yards. It's a bend don't break defense, guys, and I'm sorry, bend don't break works sometimes. It will not work all the time. We're 4-0, very fortunate. We got to get tougher as players. We got to get tougher. I remember the day when we used to want to make a dog get tougher. We used to give them gunpowder. Well, guess what? Y'all give me a call when I can bring it over, and I'll bring a 20-pound bag to practice. Because you guys got to get tougher. Y'all got to get harder, because I'm not seeing hard play. I'm seeing finesse play. And I'm telling you, there is no such thing as a finesse defensive player. There is no such thing as a finesse defensive player. Every one of them got to be hard, mean, and arrive with bad intentions. You're in the right spots. You're calling the right defenses. But when they get there, guy steps in the hole, steps out, steps to the side, tries to pull the man down. Bust his ass. That's what you got to do. I mean, bust his ass. When a guy goes to hit you, you hit him and you put a shocker trimmer into his body. But you're not doing that. Ain't nobody afraid of your defense if you don't. There's no team we played so far or will be playing that has the game plan for our defensive individually, because we're not showing up individually. We show up as 6 or 7 people that can drag a guy down. Why, sure. But guess what? That's not always going to work. Not always going to work. Offensively, we're picking the game up some. I love watching the fullback play. But I got to call you out, Sean Watson. I got to call you out. We have 1st and goal on the 3-yard line. 6 plays to get a touchdown, dude. 6 plays to get a touchdown. But guess what? We had to get a pass interference on 3rd down to get the other 3 plays to get the touchdown. Come on, man. You hunker down. You go big on the 3-yard line. 1st and goal on the 3, and you throw 3 passes? Really? Really? Come on, man. 2 tights, bring in some jumbo, bull your way in there for 3 yards. That's what I told you about finesse versus toughness. You got to have that toughness. I'm not seeing tough. I'm seeing finesse. Throwing them, going for the pistol at the 3-yard line. No, you don't. I go up on the center. I bring them in my monster backfield, and I'm bullying 3 yards. People got to realize that you got to be tough too, and you got to bully them yards. If you can't bully 3 yards in South Florida against a 1 and 2 team, who you gonna take it up when you go to Rutgers? Because Rutgers is right behind you. That's right. Who you gonna go up against when you got to go see the Pits? I mean, these teams ain't gonna lay down for you. They having a rough time, but they're not gonna lay down for you. You got to be able to get 4th and 1. You got to be able to get 4th and 1. If you don't get 4th and 1s, you're not gonna go nowhere. When the people start considering you for a bowl game, they're going to go back and look at you with 6 plays to get 3 yards. They're going to look at that, man. You got to be able to say, I'm going with my hunky-dory offense, I'm throwing my big guys in there, and I'm a bully 3 yards. I got to do that. You got to do that. But until you get that done, man, we're going to be a finesse team, and we're going to hope we can win every week. Sometimes we got to know we're going to win. All right? Tony Young, been my 2 cents. See you on the next rep.